Hey everyone, it's Erin here, and I wanted to make this quick video about your period. First of all, check out my little baby. Oh, you probably can't see the pictures, but this was from my last ultrasound, and that's my little baby boy. I'm about 5.5 months now, and I can't wait to meet him. I'm so excited. I'm also excited that my husband finally put the cork board behind me so I can start filling it with lots of inspirational pictures. Okay, so your period. I saw someone post earlier on Facebook today about how debilitating their cramps were, how they were having such terrible period, and they were basically laid up. They were in bed, and she was complaining about what a burden her period was, and why do women have to go through this and all this stuff. Well, first of all, I want to just say that I totally get it. I've been there. I had endometriosis many years ago, which I completely fixed. An incurable condition I fixed and cured myself of through diet and lifestyle. So I know it can be done. I used to have such terrible periods that I would feel like passing out. And a bunch of the other symptoms that I had were cravings, bloating, just terrible backaches, and emotional, all kinds of things, right? You guys get it. So what I want to share with you is, first of all, cramping, bloating, pain, backaches, emotional instability, migraines, cravings, those aren't normal. You guys, they're common, but they're not normal. So a lot of people confuse common with normal. That is not normal. To have a painful period like that, to have PMS, so it's like you're almost 2 weeks out of the month, you feel so bad that you can barely function. That is not the way your body is naturally designed to function, okay? You're not supposed to be in such excruciating pain that you can barely function and that you need to be in bed or you need to be taking pain pills. So again, a lot of people confuse common with normal, and that's really a symptom. Those symptoms are indicative of an imbalance in terms of your physiology and your hormones. And of course, I posted something on my Facebook page, and of course, I got a lot of questions about, okay, what do we do to fix it? If we're having pain, bloating, cramping, cravings, back pain, emotion, etc., what do we do to fix it? Well, first of all, unfortunately, it's not an easy fix in terms of just telling you, giving you a how-to guide on Facebook. It doesn't necessarily need to be hard in terms of getting to the root cause and correcting the physiology and the hormones. It does take time, but it's not something that you can just, when I see clients one-on-one, my assessment package, my intake forms are very thorough. And so I look at adrenal health, thyroid health. I do very formal assessment in terms of their detoxification systems. And so you really have to stop looking at it in terms of a Band-Aid approach. And people were commenting about what worked for them, and they tried this vitamin, and they tried this, and that worked. Those are Band-Aids, you guys. That's not getting to the root cause of correcting physiology and hormones. So I want you to kind of really think about being your own detective. I'm going to give you some links below the video. The links I'm going to share with you are really not for the layperson, but it's a lot of women really don't understand their own physiology and their own hormones and their own menstrual cycles. And so I would really recommend that you do spend some time looking through the research, spend some time reading about your body, reading about your hormones. And I'm going to share with you a few things that I did in terms of nutrition that supported me in balancing my hormones, specifically the estrogen. I was in a high state of estrogen dominance, and a lot of times that's what you're going to find in terms of these types of symptoms. Estrogen dominance and the estrogen progesterone ratio being off, so that there's more estrogen to progesterone. And so it's super important, you guys, that you start to take it seriously and you don't just try on these recommendations from people that you don't know on Facebook, sharing a vitamin that they tried and this and that and the other. Because on this particular thread on my Facebook page, people were giving recommendations that I would absolutely not recommend. In fact, I would take clients off of a lot of the supplements that people are recommending. You know, supplements create barriers sometimes. Sometimes they can be great, and sometimes they can actually be the problem. So you have to really start to think about, you know, what you're ingesting and how that's creating a barrier and how that's actually causing inflammation and creating a problem in terms of your cellular physiology. If your cells can't breathe because there's all these blocking factors, if they're not getting glucose and oxygen, of course you're going to be having cravings and cramping and having all of these issues during your period. So check out the links, and I hope that you find some useful information there. Of course, I'm more than happy to support you in resolving this issue. And if it's something that you want to chat about, of course, you can go to erinhuggins.com and register for my newsletter, and we can have a breakthrough session so we can start to uncover and support you in fixing this physiology. Mwah! Much love, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.